Ah, this stuff is the greatest. Virtual Daggerwin has this natural spring fountain thing in front of his house, and the water is delicious. Just taking some now. Right, we're set. Let's go. I'll just put £1 in his desk. There we go. Payment for the water. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So as you can see, the weeds are growing. But this is fine because we can get rid of these weeds without having to spend any money at all except for a bit of diesel. Yeah, avoiding herbicide is the best thing. We really don't want to be paying for herbicide. So, what we need to do is get that done. But before we do, I want to get the greenhouse underway. They shouldn't grow fully in the next 30 minutes or so. So let's go over to the store. First of all, we need to pick up a trailer. Well, a water bowser. Surprisingly, and very good timing, one has just popped up, like the perfect one has just popped up on ModHub. So we use that. It costs £1,000 and it can carry, I think, 2,000 litres. Might have to check that though. Might be a bit more. But yes, it's going to be good. And of course, we need to get some manure. So as we're not going to be buying any huge trailers anytime soon, we're just going to have to make do with the one we've got. We'll fill it up with manure. And, well, we're going to have to somehow find a way of cleaning it. Right, so it's going to come under animal... well, the animal category, I guess. There it is, the barrel. You can change the colour of this. And, yeah, the capacity is 2,000 litres. We're going to buy it used. So that does take £200 off. Quite like those tyres, although they're good too. They're both good. They're all good. Right, so it looks like you do get some good colours here. Signal blue. Well, it's just £120 on top again. More than £120 on top. Yellow looks fantastic, actually. We'll go with yellow. I am paying for those narrow tyres. Maybe we should go with standard. They're fine as well. Okay, so let's get that taken back over to the farm. Obviously we do need to get water from somewhere. I like the log that is underneath the drawbar, which you have to remove. Well, we have rivers, so we could get water from rivers, but there's potentially a fill point in the yard anyway. We're going to have a look around. I'll get the first load from here, because it's quite shallow. Hopefully the greenhouse doesn't mind a bit of salt water. Let's get that filled up. I would imagine they are going to appear. The flowers, there they are. Looking very nice indeed. Beautiful. That actually is really pretty. I can imagine that took a very long time to make. Really nice. But of course we do need to fertilise them, so we need to go and get the manure as well. Oh, look, little trees. Little conifer trees. Okay, we can't spend the whole episode in here. As much as I'd like to. We have to go and kill some weeds later. So did that fulfil the requirement? Oh, it did. 2,000 litres is 100%. So yeah, let's very, very quickly go and get some manure. We're going to have to get a front loader as well. I really hope we can afford it. Slightly problematic. Actually, I might even keep this tractor here, because it's just going to be required for the greenhouse at the moment. Although we will have to eventually be giving the animals some water. We don't have any animals yet. And we established at the end of the previous episode that we actually own everything in the silo, which is really good news. Right, the best tractor for a front loader, I'm guessing, is this one here. Come on, trailer, you come with. There we go. Yeah, so I don't think we're passing a sell point. Oh, we are. So which one of these are they all going to be best at the unloading place for the boat? The bakery. Where's the bakery? Not en route. Okay, give me a second, I'll find the best place. Right, so it appears that none of the prices are good at the cargo ship. One of them is okay, but you can do much better than what it's offering. So let's price up a front loader. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, obviously we can afford it if we were to sell some grain. Don't know if we could fit a different front loader onto it, probably not. And then we have the front loader bracket as well. So, it is an issue. It's definitely an issue. Let's go to the workshop. Let's have the bracket fitted. Front loader attacher is £1,500. I don't know if that has reset anything. Sometimes it can do. Nope, don't think so. Okay. Right, so we have the bracket. Definitely looks like the right bracket for the modern style John Deere front loader. I don't know if there is an older style on ModHub anywhere. I don't recall seeing anything. But we need essentially £4,320, which we can get, but it would mean selling some grain. So I think probably the best crop for the port will be the one which we do. Can't remember which one it was exactly. And as for the root crops, we're going to keep hold of those because we might need them for pigs or something else. Because obviously to get root crops you have to have a beet harvester or a potato harvester, and they don't exactly come cheap. Yeah, there's nothing. So we have a long drive ahead of us, a very long drive, which we're going to time lapse, and we're going to be going over to this very northern port, all the way over here. We're going to be taking our sunflowers to the sunflower oil factory. Luckily, we actually do have over 9,000 litres of sunflowers, so it's not going to be a wasted trip or anything. It's going to be worthwhile, and we're going to get a decent price. Actually, it's over £1,000 for 1,000 litres. Why am I tabbing? There we go. So, let us get those sunflowers. I just hope there's nothing else involved with the selling process. There they are. Right. Good. So I will see you when we get that. It's just 4,000 litres. We can't take the whole lot. But actually, that's all we need. We don't need any more than 4. Yeah, not really been here before. It was nice to have a bit of a different drive into a different place. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, the money's coming in. These must be going for export. And yeah, a substantial amount of money too. So we can buy the front loader, we can buy a bucket, and we can also buy the manure itself, which is going to be pretty cheap. But let's get back to the farm, and then we can head off to the store and buy everything. So I don't know if we need to have any kind of repair done to the front loader. It is going to be 89% worn, so really it should be repaired. But it's not super important for the first section, first thing that we do with it. And maybe it's actually better to get a larger capacity bucket instead of the standard. Well, there's the manure fork at 750, which is pretty small, and that bucket there, which is 940. So let's go for the large capacity shovel, because we're going to be using it for chaff and stuff like that as well. That is £2,000. Lovely. So if we do find that we can't lift the amount of weight that I'm wanting to lift, we can just simply put less in the bucket, or we can eventually get another weight, or we'll get a weight. I don't think we have a weight yet. That fits quite well. It looks a little big for it, but that means we can reach further. Okay. Very nice. I can't put my... there we go. Got to have the front loader selected to put it up. That is a good reach. It does look too big, but not to worry. Right, now for the manure. I'll drop off the trailer here, and what we'll do is we'll fill the trailer, and then we'll fill the bucket for a final time, and take the whole thing back, so we get more than just one trailer. Actually, the trailer in comparison to the bucket is only like twice the size, if that, less than twice the size. Okay, so we are buying that, as you can see. Eventually, when we have cows, we'll be able to just use that. Okay, no, it's at 1850. I must have read that wrong. £42 a bucket load, which I think is quite a good deal. So, a bit more. Unless we're losing capacity because of the wear. I'll have to check what it said again. Okay, and there is space for just a tiny bit more in there. I am losing my voice. This happens from time to time. It's all the talking from doing these videos. Which is in a way why I like to do the quieter videos for Machinery Restorer. Otherwise there's quite a bit of talking. Okay, so yeah, we'll put the trailer on the back and then we'll scoop up a bit more. Whoop. Steady. Good. I suppose I should be plugging that pipe in, or that electrical wire, if we can do. Maybe it's not compatible with this tractor. And we're off. Yeah, so I bought the other one. I bought the next one down, which I think is the best thing anyway. As it turns out, this is as much as we want to lift. So, yes, I have accidentally done myself a favour. But that is 5,850 litres of manure. Okay, so here we are back at the greenhouse. I'm just going to take the trailer off. Just going to put it here so we can still get in the door. And yeah, the other thing which we really need to upgrade is the weeder. But weeders are surprisingly quite expensive, as I found out. Well, when you're playing like we are, they feel expensive. Our weeder is not that big. Okay, so there we go. Get the weight out of the bucket first of all, and not put the bucket through the windows. That would be a smash. I don't know if I should tip the manure out somewhere and then just scoop it up as we need it. It might be better. I prefer not scooping the trailer because the trailer is going to be needed. Let's just see if I can actually manoeuvre it so we can tip it. There might not be space. Okay, it lifted it up, but yeah, it worked. So I think we'll just dump the rest over here. We can scoop it up whenever we need it. Almost 3,000 litres left. Lovely. And now it's time to start killing those weeds because they are not wanted. And the greenhouse, for anybody interested, is going to be producing the cut flowers and giving us £250 every hour. But it's not quite as easy as it sounds because we do have to keep on top of it, and we are buying manure and we're going to have to do the water. Yeah, so if anybody knows where the water fill point is, please do let me know. Very much appreciated. I might say it in a minute anyway. But yeah, let's go and get that weeder. It's going to be a fun job. Once I have got the weeds eradicated, we can calm down a bit. We can spend a bit of time tidying the yard because we have grain everywhere. We have there's actually chicken food over there which needs to go into the trough. Right, so there it is. It is so small. I can see myself getting a bit bored doing this job. There's not many jobs I get bored of, but when something is quite so small like that, it's gonna get a bit, well, you know what I mean. A little repetitive. It is definitely what we need to upgrade because we get weeds all the time. We can't just keep going like we are doing. Yes, I don't think we need the extra weight on the front. Let's go make a start. I guess I could actually refill the water tanker over Virtual Daggerwin's natural spring. That'd be fun. Well, maybe it's not a natural spring, maybe it's just a fountain. Who knows? Yeah, so if you see any kind of stuttering in these videos, I don't know for sure, but I think it's just because I transferred everything across my old computer. All the save games, all the mods, and I have far too many mods. It's only to be expected, I think, that we get a bit of lag every now and then. And I can't really tidy my mods folder up because I just use so many different mods on different series. I'm going to remove something I don't want to, so we're just going to have to put up with it. It's not too bad, but yeah, put up with it until the release of 22, when it'll be super smooth because we'll have no mods to start with. A fresh start. But I know it won't take long to start putting those mods into the game because they improve everything so much. I think even if Giants made the most unbelievably amazing game ever, you'd still want mods because they just add. They will always add more to the game. Like, Giants could never. It would be unreasonable to expect Giants to put everything in the game, every single vehicle. So yeah, mods are good, very good. Okay, so you can see I'm going at a very decent rate here, extremely fast. This should be the last time we have to use a weeder so small. The weeder is good, it's just we have outgrown it. So, yeah, basically just get it done, we'll just persevere, get it done, and then next time we should have the money to be able to afford something much bigger, because that is the thing with the weeders, it seems to be something this size or something about 4 or 5 times this size. So yeah, we'll just go for one which is 4 or 5 times this size. I think the minimum we're going to be paying is about £15,000 because it's like £18,000 new. We would buy it used and then repair it. But I'm just going to crack on. I'm not going to keep time-lapsing because it is obviously going to be pretty slow. Even in a time-lapse it's still quite a big job. So yeah, I'm just going to go up and down until we're on the final corner over there, which should be in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, it should be done in about 15 minutes. I'm almost there. So some parts don't get pulled out. I think it must be grass. Yeah, it's grass. So at least I think it's grass. It must be a weed in the grass. Yeah, so you can't get rid of everything, but the majority will go. But that's been a bit of a job. I knew it would be though. But it's done. Yeah, that won't go either. So I'm going to get this taken back to the farm in a minute. We're then going to put the front loader back on, and as I said, we'll scoop up the chicken feed which has been spilled over near the silo. Well, actually I think it's just wheat which has been spilled, but yeah, we're going to give it to the chickens. The chickens are still laying their eggs very well. So we're going to have to start thinking about getting some kind of box to put them into. There are several boxes around that you can use. Very nice mods. But because we are playing on hard mode, they're not producing eggs rapidly. It's just a nice trickle. Done. Okay. So yeah, as I said, any green bits around here we can't get rid of. There might be the odd weed which I've missed, but it's really not going to add up to anything. I can't do anything with this area here because these areas come with the pig farm and the sheep farm, but we can do everything around the silos and also everything around the potato storage point and the sugar beet storage point. Yeah, the root crop storage. So there we go. Whoops. Detach that. Then attach this. It was trembling because it was all alone. Don't worry, front loader. You have the tractor back. Yeah, so most importantly, the spilt grain over here. That's what I want to scoop up. Hard to tell how much there actually is. It looks like there probably is more than one bucket load. That is one bucket load. So it's just more than one. And is that spilt canola? Looks like it might be. We'll put that back into the storage. And I'm pretty sure some of the root crops have been spilt as well, which again we'll put into storage. That is, whoops, whoa, yes, we need a rear weight. As I was saying, that is straw. I've spilt a bit there. Might have to get the broom. We do need to get the broom. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with this. I think you might be able to keep loose straw in here. Might be a straw storage point along with the loose grass. Yep, I think so. Okay, so that keeps that nice and tidy. Yes, we do actually have a load of loose grass over on the other side of the farm. I could put it into here. There we go. Good. So I'll go and get that final piece. Yeah, we're going to have to buy a broom. We'll do that next time. The cheap alternative is just to put an implement on the back as a counterbalance. Do the hens require any more food? Yep, that'll take a bit more. Okay, it's 286 litres. $143 litres of canola, plus that bit. 175. Yeah, so we'll sell that whenever we sell the rest of it. That's good. Yeah, the loose straw over there is for the pig farm, so I can't be touching that just yet. But so far, 3 boxes of eggs. I really don't think I can pick that up. A piece that's spilt on the other side. No, we'll just have to get it with the broom. Okay, so let's just go over to the root crop storage point, and then I think we're going to have to call it a day for today, because we are just waiting for the crops to grow. We are getting the hourly income from the greenhouse, which is nice. In fact, we can witness that coming into the bank account in a few minutes' time. Root crop storage is just down here. Yeah, not too much spilt, but there is something. I think one of those must be sugarcane. It's got to be. Lots of potatoes. Yes, as I said, we'll keep these because if we ever get any pigs, we're going to need root crops. And then the sugar beet. That's interesting actually. I wonder if in 22 they're going to make the loose sugar beet bigger, because you can see sugar beet is a big crop, and then when you spill some or if you tip some, it's a pretty small pile. They look tiny. Just a minor observation. And then yeah, sugarcane we're just going to have to sell because we don't actually have a use for it. So we'll sell that another time. But we have quite a lot of potential money to make. It's a shame we can't put it all on the same boat. Whoops, that's not good. Yeah, so I think really we're progressing nicely. I'm very happy with the progress. We'll see how the crop is next time, but yeah, it's going to have to be fertilised. I am fairly sure it needs another application. It won't need two because we did already have grass in that field, so that will have acted as one application. Let's just take a look at the field. It does need ploughing though. Okay, so yeah, so we'll plough it after this crop. If we can get a line, we will do. And oh, look at that! It's not even been done once. Well, there's still time to do it. In fact, what do we have? We should have the sprayer here. Let's just take that off again. We have some liquid fertilizer, but we are going to have to go back over to the port to buy some more. Oh, unless you can get it from here. I know you can buy the seed from here. And solid fertilizer. But yeah, just very quickly, let's go and put an application onto the area which used to be an arable crop, not the area that used to be grass. We could do that next time. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of in my area. Wood chips. Okay, well we'll see if we can find a use for them. Otherwise we'll just sell them. Oh look, it's growing. We got the weeds out in time. And that looks really nice actually. It's a big field. The first time we've had a proper full crop in it. Yeah, I don't really like to just do a section. Yeah, it's not going to... Actually, is it going to apply? I didn't think it would apply yet, but I suppose it has just updated, hasn't it? Yeah. But most importantly, we want to do this area here. Kind of feels silly just doing this area. But that's what we have to do. Because we can come back later and do the whole field again. And there we go. That is the section done. As I said, it seems weird, but when the crop has grown a small amount more, we'll just do the whole field. We can do the rest of the field, but I prefer to do it all in one go. Good. Right, well, we'll keep this here because it's going to have to be refilled. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.